Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading you will find those answers from the universe that you are searching for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot deck, and as always, we are going to be looking at all your energies, the energies of your twin flame, and we will also reveal all the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Seven of Wands. You also have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and finally, you have the Knight of Swords. So I feel that someone is looking for you to give you excellent news, but this person hasn't been able to find you. Maybe this means a message that could have gone to the spam folder of your email. So check your cell phone carefully, your mobile phone, because maybe you didn't check an important message, whether it's in your messaging apps or, as I mentioned, in your email. The Hermit card together with the Four of Swords is something I like, because it means you're taking distance, and that's why, at this moment, you're not 100% available. Maybe you even deactivated or cancelled one of your social media accounts recently because you no longer want to have specific contact with this person represented by the Knight of Swords, an intense person, or someone who didn't want to leave you alone. The Ace of Swords is a card I like because it also represents news. I feel that you're going to receive an important letter from the government. You have been fighting so hard here to manifest something. It could be for weeks, months, or even years, and finally, this approval arrives. It could be a visa, a residency permit, a license approval for your business, I don't know, that depends on your case, but in any case, we're going to look at what this energy is about. I feel you calm, I feel you at peace. I feel you calm, I feel you peaceful, or you're going to be in this energy. I repeat, there are people who will be looking for you and won't be able to find you. So let's clarify this energy. Let's look at what is coming into your life besides peace and tranquility. You have the Ace of Wands. I feel that right now you have an ace up your sleeve, or you're working on a secret project that you haven't told absolutely anyone about, and suddenly your project explodes, but I say this in a positive sense, as in you finally launch a venture. Maybe you've been working a lot and organizing everything to leave the country, and at last, you buy the tickets, and other people are going to be surprised, because there were people who were underestimating you, and now, when you show your great power of manifestation, certain people will be left completely speechless. So take it as it applies to your case, but I feel that you're going to be shutting the mouths of certain people who never believed in you. Let's look at what this great project or this great venture is about. The Judgment card, okay, that's excellent, because judgment means a calling from your destiny, a calling from your higher self. I feel that here you're connecting with the things that really matter to you, and suddenly, you're going to be super busy, simply working on a personal project. In your job, you're also going to be working on a project. I repeat, your reading tells me it's a secret project, and finally, it goes viral. Maybe you're working on social media or something similar, and here you're going to have a lot of success, because I feel that before, you were holding yourself back or repressing yourself, and now it's like you're shaking off a fear, shaking off a worry. You try something, and you realize that it's going to be much better than what you were thinking, and you also realize that the only thing holding you back before was fear. So you're going to connect with an energy of materialization and also initiation. So let's look a little more into this energy. The Wheel of Fortune, I told you, when you do things with conviction, when you listen to your mind, when you listen to your heart, you definitely become someone capable of manifesting absolutely everything you set your mind to. The Wheel of Fortune card means luck, but it's not a luck that destiny sends you, it's not random chance, everything here, you manifest through your hard work. So I like it because your reading tells me that you're going to enter a path full of surprises, full of abundance. You're going to meet new people. Your spiritual guides will be guiding you. The universe is going to be sending you answers. I also feel that a Taurus person, yes, a Taurus, is going to be very important to you because they will guide you or accompany you. And I'm also told to mention Leo. They're telling me to tell you Leo. Taurus with this angel here could also mean temperance, which is Sagittarius, or with this phoenix, it could be the energy of Aries. So these signs are going to be very important for your personal development. You also have the Seven of Cups. I feel that you're going to surprise or leave the most skeptical people speechless, because your faith is materializing things that are incredibly powerful and completely amazing. Your life is going to turn into a life where you'll have many options. Maybe right now it doesn't feel that way, but you're going to be able to choose. If at this moment you can't choose jobs, soon there will come a rain of offers. And I feel, again, as I said before, maybe the energies were a bit stagnant, but now is the moment when the universe throws all the meat on the grill, and it's time to decide. It's time to decide your destiny. It's time to decide your next job, because these opportunities can't be missed. This makes me feel like the kind of opportunities that only happen once in a lifetime. So please keep all 5 senses very alert, because this is going to get quite interesting. And what I'm noticing right now in your reading is that overall, we're not talking about love. It's possible that many people and many opportunities will come, but what I'm really sensing is a lot of spiritual empowerment, and also a lot of empowerment of your inner strength. So let's look a bit more, because I feel this is getting interesting. Your life is about to get really interesting. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is also a very powerful card. It's a card of consolidation. This card is always related to the idea of the Midas touch. This card appears when you have reached a point of maturity, a point of great experience, and you no longer need to do many things in order to materialize results. Very well, this is the card of a wealthy person, someone who has been manifesting all their life, and now with just small actions, achieves great results. So it's very possible that you're about to reach a milestone in your life in which you retire, you step back, and you no longer need to work, meaning, you can if you want to, but the important thing here is that you have accumulated a great fortune throughout your life, and finally, you're going to be able to enjoy it with great peace and great ease. Very well then, I feel that if this applies to your case, you are going to receive a great retirement, whether public or private. Well, let's continue then with your energy. We're going to look at other energies in your tarot. The Page of Wands card, this is a card I like when it comes to general energies. It can be very positive. Regarding love, it's not as positive, but I feel that your reading is currently focused on your energies. We'll see later if we talk about love, but in this case, the Page of Wands speaks of curiosity, exploration, travel, movement, a lot of Sagittarius energy. I don't know if right now you're dealing with someone who loves to travel, or maybe your special person is a Sagittarius and will propose a lot of action. The Page of Wands card, in relation to your friends or your special person, points to someone with whom you never, ever get bored, because they always have something to do and something to say. Maybe your special person is quite hyperactive. I don't know if you like that or not, because perhaps you're a calmer person, but well, that obviously depends on your preferences. But as for your own energy, the Page of Wands, I repeat, is a card of exploration. It's the messenger. The messenger who goes and explores. Very well, maybe right now you have your job, you're completely happy, or maybe you're not, I don't know, and the Page of Wands invites you to look for other alternatives, even if you don't need them. Maybe lately you've been searching for other options, such as a new job, a different company, maybe starting your own business or venture, or going abroad to seek opportunities, or to learn languages elsewhere. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do it, but at the very least, you're researching to see if it's something you'd like to pursue in the future. Very well, in that sense, you can let your imagination fly. Imagine anything right now, anything that connects with your destiny. It could be a trip, maybe a trip to England, a trip to China, a trip to Peru, a trip to Miami, a trip to California. Yes, it's very important that you visualize yourself right now in a lot of movement, and if you connect with that energy of movement, then obviously it's the moment to travel, to seek a scholarship, to move abroad. But of course, this depends on whether or not you connect with these energies. So let's take a look, because I do sense restlessness in you. This energy is very present. I don't know if you're going to manifest or materialize this restlessness you feel, but let's take a closer look at what this is about, because the tarot can always offer more details. You have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is an interesting card, because I feel that you are saving, maybe saving money, maybe saving energy. The Four of Pentacles is always a preparation energy. For example, before a show, the curtain is always completely closed, but behind the curtain, the actors or actresses who are about to perform are practicing, warming up their voices, doing exercises to prepare. I sense you're in this state, right in that moment before taking a great leap of faith or before making a major investment. Most likely, you're going to take part of your savings to make an interesting trip, and I feel that this trip you're about to make in your life will bring you a lot of materialization. This tells me that someone will help you find stability abroad, possibly a Capricorn or also a Taurus person. Continuing with your reading, you have the Two of Wands. More travel cards. Yes, movement is absolutely inevitable. I feel that right now you may be feeling uneasy, but it's not something negative in itself. It's just that you're sensing that a big change is coming into your life. So let's look a little deeper. I feel that your energy is growing right now, and the tarot is guiding you very well. These are the energies of spiritual guides leading you along your path. Just like when you travel by plane, there are people guiding you, the person at the counter who tells you your gate, the flight attendant who shows you your seat, and later when you disembark, someone you can ask where the baggage claim is, and that person guides you to your luggage. So it's very important that you understand your life will unfold in a similar way. The universe, through certain people, will place guidance along your path. These people won't change your destiny, but they'll give you the answers that connect to your destiny or will shed more light regarding your destiny. So I'm being told to mention Gemini, Capricorn, and also Aries. These signs are going to align you a little more with your destiny. So again, let's clarify, because as always, the tarot will offer us more details. The Star card. The Star card means bringing ideas down from the plane of thought to the plane of action. It's very important that at this moment, you visualize yourself as a wealthy person, see yourself as someone full of abundance, with the special person you want by your side. Close your eyes, if you can do so right now, and start living the life of your dreams in your imagination. Very well, start imagining the job you want, the special person you want next to you, the family you desire, the place where you want to live, and you'll realize you start to feel very positive sensations, because in your mind, at least, you are already seeing the life you want to live. Now, when you open your eyes, you'll realize that you already have a clear vision of what you want to do, and it's time to take action. So I feel that your reading is telling you that today is the perfect moment to take the first step to connect with the life of your dreams. Visualization is very important, and so is action. Remember that in these readings we often talk about many kinds of energy. We talk about astrology, horoscopes, the zodiac, and the tarot, but I feel that lately, the tarot has been speaking to you a lot about manifestation and materialization. These are the secrets the tarot cards present to you, to indicate what you need to do or which signs to follow in order to connect with a much more manifesting energy. Very well, so let's look a little more into the energy of the star. The Five of Pentacles. You see, the Five of Pentacles can represent a negative attitude, or it can be related to the fact that sometimes you focus on your fears or on what could go wrong. And what this means is that when you introduce, for example, a negative thought or feeling into your utopia or dream, it starts to fall apart. So obviously, you are a being of light, and it's very important to control your emotions and also control your fears. According to the Five of Pentacles, it is essential to focus on your strengths, to concentrate on your advantages, because if you focus on your weaknesses, you will drift further and further away from your dreams. This is more of a warning, a call for awareness, that every day you try to be 100% positive, because you know what happens when you carry a negative attitude or become overly critical or self-critical. You end up destroying yourself, or you end up hurting others. So I feel that your reading is recommending a bit of flexibility and also a bit of adaptability. Also remember, you are a human being, and you are prone to making mistakes along the way. Very well, so in the case that you've made a mistake, please try to be a more noble and humble person, and not so authoritarian or so harsh, especially with yourself. Because the Five of Pentacles represents that inner self-criticism, that self-punishment that can make you feel like a very, very vulnerable person. Continuing with your reading, you have the Seven of Pentacles. This card can be positive, but it can also be negative, it depends on the day it's interpreted. At this moment, I'm sensing it a bit on the negative side. It's like something or someone is not giving you the answer or the result you were expecting. This card always shows up when you need to evaluate whether something is worth it, whether a project is worth it, whether a person is worth it, whether this person is worth going out on a second date with or not. Because here, there's a first impression that didn't sit well with you. There's something you didn't like. I don't know what it was that you didn't like. If you want, write it in the comments. Maybe you met someone online, someone on a dating app, who had spectacular photos, and when you met them, they had the energy of the Five of Pentacles, a person, well, it may sound a bit harsh, but I won't say it. Simply put, a person who did not match your expectations. So I don't know. You have to think about whether something or someone really deserves a second chance, because someone pretended to be what they were not. And this, in general, could mean that there was a lie. I don't know if it was a white lie, a dark lie, or a lie that really made you stop and think, is this worth it, or is it not? We continue with your energy. You have the Queen card, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that the Queen of Pentacles speaks of an energy of fertility. It always refers to seeds, to very fertile ground. You see, it's the moment to plant seeds, the moment to start cultivating what you want to harvest in your future. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles card a bit more. Possibly, it's related to your special person or to something you want to do right now. But in general, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of growth and, above all, of expansion and fertility. Let's see in what context this is reflected. The Justice card, and you also have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I feel that a very positive piece of news is coming regarding the legal realm. You've been waiting for something related to a lawyer, something connected to a government institution. It could be an approval, a license you needed to start your business, or a loan you applied for. And I really like the Eight of Wands as a result because it speaks of positive news that will truly leave you extremely happy and incredibly at peace. In this case, I'm also sensing a communication from someone special. I'm being told to mention Taurus. Taurus has been looking for you, also Libra, and a person from Aries, and it seems that someone really wants to connect with you or really wants to see you, because they miss you deeply. They miss you so much. In fact, Justice, notice it holds the sword raised, and that means someone is trying to get your attention. Very well, and since we're talking about swords, that always refers to communication. Hey, I'm here. Why have you been so distant? Why don't you want to talk to me? So I feel this person wants to talk to you, and they're going to succeed. This person is manifesting you right now. Well then, this is your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading, and as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, go ahead and click that like button, and you can also click that subscribe button for this channel. We're now wrapping up your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestation, and surely, as always, we will be seeing each other in your next reading.